Hello ladies and welcome back to My Mature Style. I am Faith and today I have the third of 4 units that I got from Sensationnel. This is the nice pretty green box and she is Vivienne. I'm going to put up a picture so that you can see what Vivienne looks like as I talk about her. This particular unit, I don't want to say what I really want to say, but I'm not going to say it. We're going to see how she turns out. Initially, she's looking a little matronly, as far as I'm concerned. She kind of looks a little matronly, but we're going to give her a chance. She is a 13 by 6, you know, as usual. She's 13 by 6. She's got 2 combs in the front, a comb in the back, adjustable straps, and this elastic band with silicone on it that's adjustable. As far as her texture goes, she is a, I don't know, she's a medium, she's a light to medium yaki. I would say she's probably more closer to a medium yaki than a light yaki. The one that I did last week that I was totally crazy about was a light yaki bordering on slacky, you know, a little bit possibly silky, but a really light yaki. This is more of a medium, light to medium yaki. So anyway, yeah, I am going to, I don't know, maybe she's 14 inches, something like that, 12. But I'm going to go put a cap on and put her on and we're going to talk about her after that. I'm going to be nice, I promise. Okay, I am back and I'm going to put this unit on. And make sure I get all the adjustments here with the lace in the front. So, I'm going to pull this up. You know, I don't know. So she fits over my ear. It looks like she's going to fit over my ear. I think I probably need to pull it a little bit more to this side. Yeah, so it looks like she fits over my ear, so I'm probably not going to have to cut it, you know, over my ear. But, okay, initially, this is what she looks like. Why did I think she was a middle part? I guess she's, I mean, they had it in the middle part. Of course, she can be anything because she's a 13 by 6, but... okay, initially I'm like, okay, all right, she's wavy, you know, I mean, she might be cute, you know, depending on how, you know, I brush her. I'm hoping that unlike that first one that I did, that if I brush this thing, it's not gonna lose its curls like the first unit did. The second one didn't have a problem because it was straight, of course. But this, I don't know. I'm going to get a comb and start, you know, figuring out what, you know, what this might look like in, like, I don't know. Let's see what it looks like in the middle part first, because I thought it was a middle part, but I guess it's really a side part. So I'm going to separate it in the middle and see what that looks like. Probably going to have to turn some heat on. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, once I flatten it out, it might be okay in the middle. But the way it's puffing up on the side, I don't know that the middle is going to be a good thing. Yeah, let me go back to the side. Let me go back to the side. And let me just put a real part in here for the side. And, yeah, I don't know. I keep looking in the other mirror. I'm sorry. I think it might be okay. I think it might be okay. I'm gonna put some serum in it and see what that does to it. I hope this isn't a mistake. But I'm gonna put some serum in it and see what that does to it. Because, you know, I'm good for losing some curls by pulling my curls out, and I really don't want to do, you know, too much to make it lose curls. Now see, when I put my fingers in it, it's getting thicker. And I guess that's usually what happens with curly units. They just get thicker. You know, I'm not brushing it, but I'm putting my fingers through it and it's getting thicker. Which actually might not be a bad thing, because now that it's getting thicker, it doesn't look as bad to me as it did before. So, yeah, it's not looking as bad now that I've kind of fingered it out, because it was looking a little bit like grandma pudding there for a minute. those waves were looking a little bit like Grandma Pudding to me. And I wasn't like trying to be that, so yeah, I think it looks okay now. I think what I probably, oh, it's shedding too. I think what I probably have to do with this, oh yeah, it's shedding. Okay, well, it's a shedder. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the hot comb on and see if I can like do something with it with the hot comb. And I don't know if I'm gonna pluck it because the last couple didn't really need plucking, and this one may not either. You know, it doesn't look like the straight line is too bad. Let me get my mirror so I can take a good look. The line in the front is still straight. And, you know, yeah. The baby hairs aren't bothering me as much as they did on the other wigs, on this one, because I see baby hairs right here. And they're not really bothering me that much as I thought they would. So this one really doesn't look bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pluck it a little bit and put some heat on it in the front, and we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to take it off. I don't think I'm going to go off camera to do this. I think I'm just going to do this while you guys are watching. These side baby hairs don't really bother me as much as I thought they were going to. You know, these ones on this side, I think. Yeah, over here, you know, I don't think I really need them. I mean, they don't look bad because they're not all white like the other ones were. The other ones were all white in that last wig. And I was like, no. But, yeah, I think I'm going to maybe just pluck this a little bit. And so I think I'm just going to pull the ones out that are like right in the front. I think I'm just going to pluck those out that are right in the front because I know I don't want them there. So far, of the 4 wigs that I got from Sensationnel, you guys know the one from last week was my favorite. Amandine was my favorite from last week. And I didn't like Coraline. I just wasn't feeling her. But then, like I said, you know, everybody's got their own tastes. But I didn't like Coraline. I just felt like she was a bit much for me in terms of the style. It just wasn't my style. But yeah, I may just leave this and just go ahead and just put some heat on it. And yeah, just leave it. Because it's really not bad once, and like I said, the baby hairs for some reason aren't bothering me on this unit for some reason. I'm going to just pluck, I think I'll pluck a little bit in the front because it's still kind of a straight line in the front. So I'm just going to pluck a little bit of it out. And be careful because the lace on this unit is very sensitive. You can put a hole in this lace really easy. I've noticed that. You want to be careful with your plucking on this particular collection because for some reason or other the lace can get a hole in it really easy. So let me just put some heat on this over here on this side just a little bit, and up front just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Lay it down some on the side. Now I don't want it to start looking like a helmet, like what's the name? Did you see Charisma? Charisma did a review not long ago about the upcoming units that were coming out. I think one of them was a Sensationnel unit. And she would say that the wig looked like a helmet. It might have been Outre, I'm not sure. I don't remember which one it was. But she said one of them looked like a helmet. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, and I agreed with her because it did look like a helmet. Yeah. So yeah, not too much. Okay, so that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this back on my head so you guys can see. I just didn't want to leave it. I think I'll go ahead and cut the lace off while I'm at it. I'll just go ahead and cut it off. So anyway, you guys may have noticed that there's not a whole lot of OG wig reviewers, and I think I've talked about this before, that are continuing to do wig reviews. Some of them are moving into other areas, doing other things other than wigs, which makes sense, you know, from a business standpoint, because it just seems like it's just not, it doesn't have the same, it's just not as, doesn't seem to be as popular anymore. I don't know if popular is a good word. I need my glasses. But I'm also noticing too that we're losing a lot of beauty supply stores. I mean, online beauty supply stores. We're losing a lot of online beauty supply stores because we lost Glamour-Tress, we lost Wig Types. Well, Wig Types claim that their loss is temporary, but we'll see. But we lost Wig Types, we lost Glamour-Tress, and I have a funny feeling that we're about to lose So Good BB. And the only reason I say that is because I go there a lot to purchase things, and I notice that they don't have anything new. They haven't been keeping up with the new wigs recently, and I'm thinking that that might be a byproduct of them getting ready to close down as well. Because now people like Sam's Beauty will probably always be around, and that's because Sam's Beauty has a brick and mortar store that's successful. You know, I mean, Sam's Beauty is successful. They have a brick and mortar store and they're doing fine. When I went up to Chicago, I don't know if you guys saw my video, but I'll link it. But when I went up to Chicago and went to Sam's Beauty, they ain't having no problems. So I guess they can keep their online store going. But some of these other companies that I don't think have brick and mortar stores are struggling. And so that's a problem. They're struggling. So I noticed that a lot of them are kind of going out of business. But I really feel like So Good BB is probably going to be next on that list. Only because I haven't really seen them do any recent updates of anything. So, but I mean, there's still other companies that you can go to, like Ebony Line and Hair Stop and Shop and places like that that I haven't heard are going out of business, but you know. Okay, so now that I have cut the lace off of this and kind of molded it back just a tad, I'm still going to leave these baby hairs alone. I'm going to leave these baby hairs alone. And put this back on my head and see what's what here. Because this really isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be worse than it is. So, okay. So let me just adjust this here. Let's see, make sure I'm on the right side. So, as usual, I check to make sure that the lace is going to fit on both sides if I decide to glue it down. And it looks like it's doing that. So, I mean, I think it's cute. Once I fluffed it out, I like it better fluffed out. I think it's cute fluffed out like this. Kind of pushing it back with the hot comb. You know, like this, giving it a little bit of body here, you know. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's really cute. Now wearing it like this, I think is fine. Yeah, I don't think I showed you guys the back, so let me just do that. Here it looks in the back. Real curly, real curly. It's cute. I think it's cute, you know, fluff it up real good. This really is kind of cute. I didn't think I was going to like it because if you recall the picture, that was like, I wasn't feeling that, Grandma Pudding. I just wasn't feeling that. But this is adorable. I think this is really cute. Vivienne, and Vivienne is in steel gray. I didn't tell you that. As far as the fit is snug. I have a 22-inch head and it's snug. So, and I didn't adjust anything, not the band or the adjustable straps, and it's snug. But I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, and like I said, I didn't get rid of the baby hairs. Actually, they're kind of hidden on this side, I think, because I didn't get rid of them, but they're kind of like almost like just hanging in here as sideburns kind of thing. But I'm not like tripping about them because they're not white. Like the last wig, they were all white and I didn't like that. But these kind of mix in with the hair, so it's not too bad. So if you guys are interested in her, she is in stores because I've seen her online. So this one is available now. It just looks way better. than it did on the stock card. I don't know why they always make the stock cards look bad, but yeah, she looks way better now than she did on the stock card, I'll tell you that. So yeah, ladies, I appreciate you guys, and next week I will have the fourth and last unit that they sent me that you guys didn't vote for. I think one person came by later on and said, oh, number one. I'm like, no, nobody else wanted that one. So I'm going to do that one next week, and then that'll be the end of this. If you saw my TikTok, you know that I have HHB 18 Soft Girls from Outre coming, and I will be reviewing that one as well. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that. Again, stick with me because we're going to have some fun in 2026 with my new wig maker mystery series. We're going to have some giveaways, and we're going to have some character naming, and I'm going to give away some ebooks and maybe even some paperbacks. And yeah, this is going to be fun, and the series is going to be fun, and you guys, I'm counting on you guys to put the word out and to help me get people to get that book and read it. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be just like we do here. We're going to have a good time. So yeah. So again, ladies, if you like this video, check out the ones that you're seeing right now, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.